Hello everyone, I'm Landon Shung, and today I'm going to go over RDS, or the Relational Database Service, part of AWS. And there's Aurora and Elasticache as well, so I'm going to go into a little bit more detail with those two things as well. Right, so Relational Database Service, RDS, is a managed service provided by Amazon Web Services that offers a scalable, secure, and highly available relational database in the cloud. RDS supports various popular databases such as Postgres, MariaDB, MySQL, SQL Server, Oracle, and Aurora. Aurora is a proprietary database by AWS, which is MySQL and Postgres compatible, and it offers high performance availability and scalability. When using RDS, we can connect to the database using a connection URL. RDS is a cost-effective and scalable solution, and its primary advantage is that it simplifies database management tasks such as installation, configuration, and patching. In addition, it provides automatic backups, point-in-time recovery, and supports automatic failover to a standby instance. Aurora is a highly available and scalable relational database engine that is specifically designed for the cloud. It has up to 15 read replicas and is known to be 3 times faster than Postgres and 5 times faster than MySQL. The database engine is also highly available, although it is more expensive than RDS. Storage automatically grows up by 10 gigabytes up to 128 terabytes, which makes Aurora an ideal choice for applications that require high scalability. Elasticache is a web service that makes it easy to deploy and run an in-memory cache in the cloud. Elasticache is designed to improve the performance of web applications by storing frequently accessed data in memory, which reduces the need for database queries. Elasticache supports two open source in-memory caching engines, Redis and Memcached. Memcached is a simple and popular in-memory caching system that stores data in a key value format. Memcached is a straightforward solution that does not require complex configuration or setup. However, it does not provide advanced caching features such as data persistence, replication, or data partitioning. On the other hand, Redis is a feature-rich caching system that provides advanced features such as data persistence, replication, data partitioning, and support for various data structures. Redis supports snapshots, which allow for point-in-time backups of the cache. Redis is a much more advanced caching system, and it requires more configuration and setup than Memcached. Caching requires heavy code changes, but it can provide significant performance benefits for applications that frequently query the database. There are different strategies for caching, including write-through and lazy loading caching. In write-through caching, the cache is updated when data is written to the database. In lazy loading caching, the cache is populated on a GET request and the data is then stored in the cache for future use. In summary, RDS is a managed database service that offers a scalable, secure, and highly available relational database in the cloud. Aurora is a MySQL and Postgres compatible relational database that provides high performance, scalability, and availability. Elasticache is a web service that makes it easy to deploy and run an in-memory cache in the cloud. Memcached is a simple and straightforward caching system, while Redis is a feature-rich caching system that provides advanced features. Finally, caching requires heavy code changes, but it can provide significant performance benefits for applications that frequently query the database. Now I'm going to take some time to compare RDS and caching to a hospital. So yeah, RDS can be compared to a large hospital where different patients, i.e. the data, are treated and managed by various doctors and nurses, i.e. the applications, through different departments and units. Okay, now we have our framework here. RDS scalability can be compared to a hospital's capacity to accommodate more or fewer patients depending on the situation. It enables the database to expand or shrink depending on the number of patients. RDS availability can be compared to a hospital that is always open and accessible to patients. It ensures that the database is always available and responsive even during peak loads or system failures. RDS database types can be compared to different types of hospitals. All hospitals have the goal of making you healthy, but they each have different techniques to achieve that objective. RDS proprietary technology Aurora can be compared to a breakthrough medical treatment that provides better outcomes and faster recovery for patients. Aurora offers better performance, scalability, and availability than other traditional databases. Elasticache can be compared to a small associated clinic that helps to manage and monitor patients' conditions. It is a caching service that stores frequently accessed data in memory to reduce access time and improve application performance. Elasticache's Memcached and Redis can be compared to two different types of clinics. One clinic that is quick and simple to set up, which is Memcached, and another that has more features but is more complicated to set up, which would be Redis. Right-through caching can be compared to a patient going to the clinic first to get initial testing and treatment, then being transferred to the main hospital right after. If someone wants information about that patient, they can go to the small and efficient clinic to retrieve the data instead of the big slow hospital. In write-through caching, the data is written to the cache and the database simultaneously, ensuring that the cache and the database are always in sync. Lazy loading caching can be compared to someone trying to get information about a patient at the nearest clinic, but if it's not there, they have to go to the hospital. Now, on their way back, they share the patient information with the clinic so that next time they need the patient information, it is at the clinic this time instead of the hospital. Or it's still in the hospital, but it's also at the clinic. In lazy loading caching, in the first request, the data is fetched from the database and written to the cache on retrieval. Subsequent same requests use the cache. Caching requires heavy code changes, is like putting the time and effort into creating all the small clinics around the main hospital that reduce the load the main hospital has to burden. Implementing caching in an application can be challenging and time consuming, as it involves modifying the code to add caching logic. Caching is like having a small clinic closer to your patients. Caching reduces the data access time, improves the application response time, and reduces the database load, resulting in better performance and scalability. So there we have it. There is my beautiful summary of AWS Relational Database Service, some more specific on Aurora and Elasticache, which is Redis, some different caching strategies, memcached, and yeah, and all the benefits that caching provides for RDS. Anyways, if you like the video, make sure to give the video a like, subscribe, and also leave a comments. If you have any questions, I'll try and answer them, and I will see you later. Peace out. Bye.